Hi everybody, Amy Davis here, and I promised you I was going to try to make some keto french fries for you, and everybody's been asking about those, so I'm going to try to make two different types for you today. We're going to start with a cauliflower type keto french fry, and then we're going to move on to a zucchini type french fry and see how those turn out. And on a previous post, I asked you all to comment which ones you think are going to turn out better. I'm not sure. I've made a jicama french fry before and I did not really care for that. It just kind of tasted like a root vegetable. So we're going to see how these turn out today and see which one we like better. I'm going to test them out on my husband and see which one he likes better. And then I'll let you know which one I like better. So hopefully these turn out and we'll go from there. So I'm going to flip my camera around here so you can kind of see me prepare these. Okay, so the first thing I'm doing is I'm going to go ahead and cut the cauliflower into little florets. And you can't see my steamer. It's off the screen here. But I'm going to go ahead and put the cauliflower in my steaming basket. And the recipe says they just nuked theirs in the nuker for 8 minutes, but when I cook my cauliflower, I like to steam it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually steam ours. So what's everybody doing today? Pretty cold outside, it's snowy. I went to, did all my shopping, went to Sam's Club, went to Costco. When I shop for 2 weeks at a time, which means I have to plan all my recipes out for 2 weeks at a time. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. Sometimes I don't have time. One of the things we do is we have a chest freezer. So I'm always looking in the chest freezer, and I always make sure that we keep it stocked full of hamburger, meats, chicken breasts, that sort of thing. So bacon, we always have lots of bacon in our deep freezer, fish, those types of things. So it's always good, you know, just to keep that full. So I'm always taking an inventory on our deep freezer, making sure that's stocked full. That way, if I'm not doing very well at seeing what types of recipes I want to make on a weekly basis, I always have, you know, options. So that's helpful. I always have a certain amount of favorite recipes that I like to make. So I always make sure I have those ingredients. Chicken wings. Chicken wings is a good one. And a lot of times there's certain marinades I like to use. I like to use G. Hughes teriyaki marinade. So I always keep a bottle of that on hand. And that's helpful. Okay, I'm going to let this cauliflower steam for a little bit and then I'll come back. Okay, while the cauliflower's cooking, I decided I'm going to deal with the zucchini for the zucchini fries. And I found this little french fry cutter and I found a thin one in there. So what I'm going to attempt to do is cut the zucchini in half. I've already washed it. And I'm going to see if I can use this french fry cutter. And I don't know if this is going to work very well or not, but we're going to try it. Oh, I think I got it. Okay, to make french fry cut zucchini strips. Kind of didn't go all the way through. But this might be the ticket to making your french fry shapes. Maybe I can cut the end off here and pull them through. There we go. I think that's the easiest way to do it, honestly. Yeah, for sure. So if you have a French fry, just be careful you don't cut your finger. A French fry cutter, that will work on zucchini as well. So I'm really liking that. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so that's how you can make your zucchini French fries. Or you can cut them regular with a knife, but sorry folks, I'm lazy. Would rather use the French fry tool. Okay. I used to make regular French fries a lot before I went keto, so that's why I have this tool, and I just never got rid of it because I thought I would use it someday, and well, here I am using it someday. So there you go. Have all your little zucchini French fries ready to go. Okay, so we got our zucchini French fries, cauliflower still steaming. So right now the zucchini's kind of winning as far as easy to make. Not sure which one will taste better, but right now the zucchini fries are already in French fry form. So that is good to note. All right. We will be back in just a minute. Moving along with the zucchini fries. I have in this bowl, I have 2 egg whites, and I'm getting ready to add 1 teaspoon. Oh, I have a tablespoon here, so I need to get a teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. So I'm getting ready to add a teaspoon of Cajun seasoning into that. I'll mix that in a minute. And in the other bowl, I have 1 cup of Parmesan cheese, and I'm going to put a tablespoon of Cajun seasoning into that. And I'm going to mix that together. And that basically, and I suppose you can put whatever you want on these, but that's what the recipe calls for. And I like my stuff spicy, so I'm good with that. And that's what we're cooking these in. And then in this Cajun seasoning is Tony's Cajun seasoning, and I got that at Sam's Club this morning. And I checked the ingredients, and there's nothing bad in there. No gluten, it's gluten-free. So that should be good. Let me just mix this up real quick. I'm not going to use a whisk or anything, I'm just going to kind of mix that up before. Okay. So then I'm just going to kind of put some of these in the egg, a little bit at a time. And then it wants me to set things here, put them in the egg mixture. And then it wants me to dip them in the, coat them in the Parmesan mixture. Then it says arrange them on the pan. So that's what we're going to do here. It's going to take a couple minutes. So right now, I already have the zucchini fries going. The cauliflower is still steaming. I should check that here in a minute. So we're coating these in Parmesan and Cajun seasoning. Yummy. Sounds amazing. So far as ease of making, the zucchini fries are winning. The cauliflower fries right now, they just take way too much work. These are way easier, so I honestly hope the zucchini fries win at this point. Coating those up. And honestly, once I coat these all up, they're ready to go in the oven. I honestly need kind of a big pan for this, because there's quite a few of them. Okay, I'll need some more in there. I might need 2 pans. I think it's time to buy a bigger house. I need a bigger kitchen. My sister she's watching, she can tell you how tiny my kitchen is. I'm actually using the top of my oven right now as the counter. I have so many kitchen gadgets, I just don't have the counter space. I really want an island. I love to cook, especially since I've been on this amazing journey. A lot of the restaurants have bad ingredients in their food, or ingredients that aren't necessarily the best ingredients for weight loss and anti-inflammation. So I do a lot of my own cooking and to stay healthy, and use the restaurant food for a treat and try to minimize how much I eat out. Okay. Well, I saw quite a few more zucchini fries here, and I'm running out of breading. I might have to actually add some more. Let's see how many more I can get on here. I might actually have to add a half a cup more breading in here. Let's see if I can get these in here. Maybe I can pop this much in the oven and get these going. All right, let's check this cauliflower here and see how that's going. Now I'm done. Okay, I'm continue watching that, and I'm going to hop over here and see what the zucchini's doing, or the cauliflower's still cooking. Okay, we're going to let that go. I think I'm going to pop these in here. We're going to make just a little bit more breading. So I'm going to grab these, grab a hot pad here. See, set a timer. So it says 425, cook time 30 minutes. Bake for 30 minutes. So I'm going to set a timer for 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and throw these in. And I'm going to set the timer for 30 minutes. Okay, meanwhile, while those are cooking, I get another pan out. I'm going to get some more parchment paper. I'm going to put some, what did I get? Parmesan cheese. I'll add another half a cup in there. Or so. And then we need some more Cajun. I don't know. Whoa, just about lost my camera there. Stay with me, folks. Sorry about that. Get you all situated here again. Okay, so we need some more Cajun seasoning. So let's see, it normally calls for a tablespoon. So we're going to do half a tablespoon, or half a tablespoon. Let's see. I'll do half a tablespoon. Okay, awesome, and then we're going to keep moving on. So we're going to coat the zucchini, put them in here. And the breading. Breading around the pan. French fries. And obviously, if you're just starting out, it's going to be hard. I'm not going to lie. It's not really going to taste like potatoes. But it's probably going to taste pretty darn good. And you can put, it didn't call for salt. So you may want to add a little bit of salt to these. Maybe when you pull them out. Because people like to put salt on their French fries. And I like to use Redmond real salt. I don't know if you knew this or not, but the Morton salt is cut with sugar. So try to find a real salt that doesn't have any additives. They cut it with sugar, A, because they put sugar in everything these days, and B, because sugar helps make the salt not clump together. So that's one of the reasons, you know, they put sugar in everything these days, basically. So I don't even buy Morton salt anymore. I buy Redmond's real salt. It's my favorite salt. It's so good. There's probably some other salts you can buy out there, some Himalayan salts and whatnot. But Redmond's real salt is my favorite salt. It's so good. And then my favorite salt is their seasoned salt. Let me see if I can find it here. It's this organic seasoned salt. It's really tasty. I put it on everything. Matter of fact, it probably really tastes good on this. Okay, so I'm spreading these out on the pan. You don't want them on top of each other, it says. Probably because they won't dry out and bake and become crispy. Okay, so I'm putting these on. Okay, so I have another pan of these, and I'm going to put these in the oven for 30 minutes. So far looking good. And then I'm going to set another timer for 30 minutes, and I'm going to check on these cauliflower. The cauliflower is still steamy. So not looking good for that yet. So far the zucchini's taken much less time. Cauliflower finally finished, and I put it in my brand new Instant Pot blender, and it says to go ahead and blend it. So I'm going to go ahead and okay, as you can see, both batches of the zucchini fries are out of the oven. They look absolutely delicious. I haven't even gotten to the cauliflower. I'm already seeing some problems with the recipe, but I'm gonna go ahead and serve my husband his dinner, give him some of these zucchini fries, and then come back up and work on the cauliflower fry recipe. Okay, so trying these these zucchini fries. These are a really good option. They do have a little bit of a kick, so if you don't like the spicy fries, I would leave out the Cajun seasoning and maybe put in some onion or garlic powder instead. But these are really tasty. I really like these zucchini fries, and they were honestly really easy to make. I wonder if they would freeze well, so you can make a big batch of them possibly and then freeze them. Pull them out and pop them in your air fryer to reheat them possibly. But they're really good, really good. Definitely would make these. I'm gonna come back and work on the cauliflower fries here in just a minute. Okay, we are back, and I actually had to take a little bit of a break and feed my husband dinner, and I fed him some of the zucchini fries. He absolutely loves them. They are a hit. So I think for those of you looking for French fries, you are absolutely going to love the zucchini fries. I am now back to working on the cauliflower fries, which seem to be a little more work, but maybe they'll be better. So we're going to find out right now. I have, well, this is like some sort of pie dish, but I don't really have a really good glass bowl to go in the microwave, so this is what I'm using for now. And so in this bowl, you're supposed to put in half cup cheddar cheese. Whenever they call for cheese and cream cheese, I usually add a little bit more. And I have to tell you, I'm a little disappointed in the recipe because the steps say to blend until smooth the cauliflower and then put the cauliflower in a cloth and squeeze out the excess water. Well, the cauliflower is now like a mashed cauliflower. So I feel like if I put that in a cloth and squeeze it, I'm going to have like a towel or cloth mess full of mashed cauliflower. So I feel like what I should have done is I should have steamed the cauliflower, then put it in a cloth and dried it, and then put it in the blender. So I feel like maybe those steps are out of order. So if I were to do that again, I would have probably dried the cauliflower after steaming it and then put it in the blender. So I'm skipping that step, so I don't know if that's going to make this not turn out, but I guess we'll find out. So I added a little bit more cheese, cheddar cheese, and instead of 1.5 tablespoons of cream cheese, I added 2 tablespoons because I don't think that's going to make a difference. That'll just make it thicken a little more. And it says to cook in the microwave at 30-second intervals. And I hope I don't bump my camera again here. So I'm going to start microwaving this. Stirring each time you microwave. It will resemble an orange putty. So sorry, you can't really see anything here because it's off screen, but I'm microwaving it and I will take it out each time so you can see it. I don't know if I should stir this with a fork or a spoon. And I guess it's going to be a spoon because I need to do my dishes. Oops, I just hit my camera. That's what I was afraid of. Sorry, everything's really close here. There, hopefully it comes back into focus. Okay, so stirring each time. Now I have this big bowl because because I'm going to put the cauliflower in here. Oh, I did not feed the kitties. You got to feed the kitties.
Oh, you did not feed the kitties.
And I'm on camera.
Where are you at on camera?
Right here.
Well,
say hi to everybody.
Hello, somebody.
Did you not eat all your French fries?
Too full.
Tell everybody how they were.
They're fantastic.
You really like the zucchini.
I really like the poison.
The poison, he says. Tell everybody how good they were.
They were excellent.
Okay.
Very good.
Husband really liked the zucchini fries. We're working on the cauliflower fries right now. Okay, so I'm going to put this back in for another 30 seconds, and we're going to melt that some more. It says 30-second intervals. You can't see, but I'm stealing some zucchini fries while I'm off screen. Yummy, so good, so tasty. The zucchini fry recipe has a aioli dip in it. I did not make that, but it sounds amazing. But they are good in blue cheese, let me tell you. Okay, I'm taking it out again, stirring it some more. What did it say? It would be like a orange. It says resemble orange putty. It's getting there. I think we'll do it one more time. It's kind of like an orange putty, but okay, you might be able to hear my husband in the background. He's feeding the kitties. Make sure not to hit the camera. We're nuking it one more time for 30 seconds. Oh, I need one egg. I'll get that out while that's nuking. Okay, getting that out again. It's definitely an orange putty this time. Okay. Okay, and it says add cauliflower to cheese mixture and mix. So I'm gonna add this cauliflower, and it is a little runny because I steamed it and blended it. So hopefully this works and it's not too watery. But we will find out if this works or not. So obviously a lot more steps than in the zucchini. I don't know, this is kind of runny. I don't know if we can add more cream cheese to it, or I don't know. This is almost too runny to mix into anything fry shaped. This is more like cheesy mash. I don't know if we, like I said, I don't know if we can, I don't think that's going to work. Okay, it says add the rest of the ingredients. Oh, we have to add coconut flour. So maybe the coconut flour will help. Okay, so let me get 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. Okay. 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. That might help thicken it up. 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. It says grated Parmesan cheese. I don't have grated Parmesan cheese, so I'm just using regular Parmesan cheese. Oh, okay. Just do it. Okay. One egg. I always whisk my eggs before I put them in. So I'm going to do that off to the side here. Okay, put that in. And then optional seasoning ideas. Taco seasoning, salt and pepper. Okay, I'm not a big pepper person, but I think I mentioned earlier I have my favorite salt. Did I get that out? Okay, what did I do with my favorite salt? Oh, my Lindman's real salt. So I don't know how much I'm going to put in there. You can always taste them afterwards and season them some more. Okay, let's see if this thickens it up at all. Oh. Still kind of runny, guys. I don't know. I mean, I don't know that I'm going to be able to form that in anything. I wonder if I can add some more coconut flour. And maybe some more cheese to thicken it up. It's just too watery. I don't know. Let me try that. Let me get a glass bowl out here. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me double the cream cheese here. Somehow I had a bad feeling about this recipe, although I thought this one would be the better recipe, honestly. I wasn't sure about the zucchini. Just gonna cut this, stick it in there, and then I'm just gonna cut into blocks. And I'm going to get some more cheddar cheese out. Because I don't really think you can ruin recipes with cheese, in my opinion. this doesn't work, I think we're just gonna have an interesting cauliflower mash recipe. And that's where we're gonna be stuck at, folks. We're just gonna bake it in the oven and we're gonna have cauliflower mash. And then the winner is gonna be zucchini for sure. Okay, mixing this up at 30-second intervals again. Trying to see if I can salvage this recipe. Because at this point, I really cannot. I can't roll these into French fry shape anything. I do have a recipe for cauliflower tots, and those I can roll into balls, so I'm not sure why this recipe failed. Again, I just think there was too much water in it. I think the steps they gave were just out of order, honestly. I grab my hot pad. Still going. Okay, I finished microwaving and I am adding the second batch of cheese in here to see if I can thicken this up at all. Hopefully. Salvage this. I'm sorry, folks. I think this recipe is going to be a fail, and we're just going to bake it in the oven as it is. I don't think we can make French fries out of this. I'm sorry. This is going to be more like a cheddar mash. But I'll go ahead and bake it. I think we'll, since it's got egg in it, we'll bake it maybe for 30 minutes. I don't know. Let me preheat the oven. And I will come back. And the winner is zucchini. Obviously, the zucchini made the better French fry recipe, whereas the cauliflower just made a nasty, mushy mess. And honestly, because I think of the flour in the recipe, it made a nasty, mushy, I don't know, it's got like a floury taste to it. So, if you want kind of something with the consistency of a French fry, you're gonna want to make the zucchini recipe. That's the better option. I actually love them. My husband Dennis loves them. They're really good with blue cheese dressing. The recipe that I posted, and I'll post them in the comments of this video, comes with an aioli that you can make with it. Again, if you don't want the spicy version, you can pretty much make any seasoning to go along with it. Garlic, an onion, just a salt, maybe, and a pepper, and that would probably be good too. So you don't have to make them Cajun if you don't like spicy foods, but we like the spicy, so we like that. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to come up with some sort of French fry option for you, and I love this. This is great. I think they're very tasty, and I hope you think they're tasty too. And please let me know if there's something else you would like me to come up with a good option for you, because I want to help you. That's what this is all about. And I appreciate you giving me the chance to do this for you, and enjoy your day and stay warm. Take care.